up, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of the Sailor's Lounge. So I just kind of streamed a bit early today, just because I'm trying out Twitch, because everybody was having some hard times watching the stream on Twitter on the Periscope. So hopefully Twitch will be good with you guys. And then you guys can join the conversation through the chat. I'll be watching that. And then I think some tweets are about to be going out on the official channel and on our OPF Twitter. So we got Robin just finally joining in after his meetings. How you doing, Robin?
I'm all right. Yeah, lots of meetings. Crazy times, but it's okay.
Yeah. I think super busy. It's been really busy month, huh? Well, past week.
We had our first all hands meeting last Friday of Data Union App. 11 people attended. So yeah, the team is growing and growing. So it's really crazy. I did not expect it to go like this, but yeah, let's see. Very, very interesting. So yeah, I was presenting the roadmap for the year and what will happen and so on. So yeah, lots of things going on.
Yeah, a lot. We have pretty much a lot to talk about. I know we had so we had Albert on just last Monday. Oh wait, no, the Monday before that. Yeah, the Monday before that, and then so we had 3 guests back to back those 3 Mondays. So for the Sailors Lounge, we had no time to discuss on the current events happening. So these 2 past weeks have been just a lot of news. Right?
Yeah. There is a lot of stuff going on right now. I mean, a lot of new improvements and new turn of events. But yeah, today we also wanted to take the chance to investigate you and your project a little bit more, Jim. Maybe we do this later, or you want to start with
that? Wait, which project? My project?
You yourself, we're always talking about the other people, but you have not been so much in the focus in one of the episodes. That people get to know more about OceanJim and his projects.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Let's start with that. I think some people were asking you why I'm a ape avatar.
Yeah, people were asking why you don't show your face, for example. Yeah, that would be a good starting point. Yes. What's up with that? Nobody has seen you here in the podcast.
So for that, I guess I'll answer with I'm just really big into the whole pseudo anonymity thing. I kind of follow Balagis a lot on Twitter. He's kind of like a inspiration for me to where I kind of started. So I do have I created this proposal, I think 3 months ago. I don't know if you guys know about that, but it was a proposal called Biddle Ocean. But it was not Build Ocean was kind of this idea for me to have this streetwear ocean merch stuff. So that's kind of where I kind of got started with the merch. But then I kind of the proposal was actually not for merch. It was actually for a social network that I wanted to kind of build out. I used to play this game. Well, it wasn't really a game. Well, it had a game, but it was a social network. But it was an anime social network / forum type of thing. But what you could do on this website, it was called Gaia Online. And what you could do on Gaia was you had all these you can dress up your avatar. You can customize it, and you can buy items and stuff on the marketplace to buy different gear and stuff for your avatar. And your avatar was kind of your your profile. It was kind of like, you know, how Twitter profiles are on like crypto Twitter. People have their different avatars. That's basically what it was. So your avatar kind of just represented you. And then you could go hop on the forums, chat, you know, with other people. And then they had like mini games to where you can like play mini games and stuff. And the whole website revolved around like you clicking on stuff and like playing games or chatting in the forum, and you would get gold coins every time you would do like any interaction on the website. So um so you'd basically start, you know, you'd get gold by, you know, doing just like anything on the site, which kind of just like reminded me of like how like the metaverse is becoming, and like how, I don't know, like it reminded me of like really like crypto. Because like what if you had like this website, you know, that you just like you click around and then you're just like getting tokens, you know, just for participating and being on the website.
Yeah, I think that already exists. So Decrypt, I think the platform there, they already announced that they have a token now. So
Mm,
basically, the more you read, the more you spend time on the website, the more tokens you get. So
exactly. And
but I'm not sure. I don't think that these tokens are necessarily tradable on a market, and I'm not sure what you can buy for them. But if you offer then something like cosmetics, for example, or gear,
mhm,
as in your Gaia world example, then yeah, I think that that's basically foreshadowing already the multiverse protocols that are now being built, right?
yeah,
So
it's
it sounds like something that would work perfectly in a crypto multiverse. So yeah, I mean, decentral world or Decentraland and these kind of other tokens are, or like Sand, the
mhm,
sandbox. They're already building this kind of now crypto worlds where you can also own your land, where you can own your character, you can own all the equipment, and then you basically those are all NFTs, and you could also resell them later. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And that's like, so in Gaia you could also like join into like world, like they had worlds and stuff. And so that's kind of like where I like kind of made the social network, to where I was just thinking like, okay, well, you can have your game, like you can go onto the games, the different like crypto like games that are out there, you know, like Axie Infinity. Just I think there's a bunch
There's
like,
now a
yeah,
bunch. Yeah, there's
yeah,
more and more popping up. I mean, Axie Infinity. You can also, I mean, you can even make some serious money from that, right? Or like serious, but you can make some cash, as
yeah.
far as I know. So they are saying $10 per day or something like this is possible. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think so people like, I know people in the Philippines right now are like
Hmm.
super big into Axie, and they've actually made they're actually playing Axie to have like actual like part-time job. It's actually like becoming their now like mainstream income. Um and you can
Yeah.
also, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so
just good.
I was hoping for the same for Data Union app at some point, but yeah, it's great that you can play the game for that. Yes.
Yeah. And then joining worlds. But anyways, I guess I'm not gonna talk too much about like this guy because or like my social network, because there's
No,
kind of
but
like
no.
in the build, but you know.
Yeah, but what's the idea? You want to now recreate Gaia world, but in the crypto space, or I mean, I did not.
Yeah,
You were talking about the other examples, but not about your idea in particular.
yeah. So exactly. So basically, the social network was me trying to reinvent or re-envision, I guess, Guy Online into just like the actual like crypto world. So, you know, click on the sites for like, you know, you get tokens and everything like that.
Mm.
So it's just it's a long process.
Yeah,
um,
it's a complex problem. I mean, you if you want to solve such a if you want to make such a big world, it take a lot of time. Yes, that's true. Yeah.
yeah, and for the most part, you like, I guess, creating, you know how most startups, you know, become like, you kind of like, if you make like such a big thing and then nobody really like wants it or uses it, then it just becomes, you know. So it's just like one of those like chicken and the egg problems. Like, okay, if I create this thing, and then it's cool and stuff. Like people, you know, it sounds cool, but nobody uses it or is on it or knows about it or.
Yeah, then it's a quite risky project, you know, like if
Mhm.
a project where you can immediately see whether you have product market fit, you know, like if people are going to use it or not, that's of course something that investors also like better, you know. The sooner you know whether it will make money or not, the better for the investors. But yeah, in crypto, people also invest in projects which take many years until there's something really useful coming out of them. So
Yeah.
seems like the right space for such an idea.
Yeah, so that's basically where we're at. Is just trying to find. I'm just like going like the basics. I kind of like. I kind of want like so we kind of already have like the outline for it, and we're about to release kind of like the beta test. But kind of looking at it, I'm just I don't know if I kind of want to scratch it or well, not scratch it, but I kind of want to pivot and kind of make the site into something that could be like used actually instead of like the links to like the game. So I was thinking about probably using it for like Ocean, and I really wanted to use like Live Peer. I wanted to like implement that into like a website or something. So I was thinking about having this like dedicated website for the Sailors Lounge, and then we could stream on the website through Live Peer, and then we could also have like the links to like different like ecosystem partners and stuff like that. So I might try and pivot into something like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, streaming stuff on Ocean Protocol is something that is not yet possible so easily. So I think that's a very interesting point. I mean, you could monetize a lot of content through such data sets. You know, like for example, here the Sailors Lounge could also be a data asset on the marketplace. The same for many other content creators. You know, like you can monetize it then, and you could sell like something like subscriptions. You know, so you could it could be a decentralized way to shake the ground with things like YouTube or something like this. You know, like they kind of work the same way.
I think our Sailors Lounge podcast is on a data set on the Polygon network.
Yeah, that's okay. It's true. Yes, we don't have control over it. Kai has, but yeah, it is a data set.
Yeah,
that's true.
So Steven says when moon.
When moon.
We'll moon.
Yeah, tonight I think it's full moon in Germany tonight. So tonight
is it?
we will.
Yeah, I think this week is full moon. It's full moon here too.
Yeah, you see, this week moon is this week.
All right. I mean okay, so I guess so yeah, basically just to cut everything short because we got a lot to talk about, and I don't want to, make this on me. So basically, I like the metaverse. I like being pseudo anonymous, so that's why I am a monkey avatar. Well, I am working on so one of my artists is actually creating like a portrait of me, kind of anime version, so then it could be somewhat not, somewhat my face, but somewhat still like I'm not doxing myself. I mean, we are in the cryptoverse, so pseudonymity is the cool thing, I guess.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah,
that's true.
So we'll just start. Well, okay, so I also do the merch stuff. If you guys didn't know, that's one of my projects for Build Ocean. So we sold out on the Build Ocean shirts, the builder shirts on Meta Factory. That got super response. Oh, sorry, my DM's up. Oh, I did want to get into some data whale stuff. But yeah, so Build Ocean stuff. But anyways, let's catch up on like last week's Ocean news. Well, not last week's. This was like April 12th to the 18th. I think we kind of like missed out on this talking about this
Yes.
because we had Albert on, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and we talked a bunch about like Ocean Academy and the ecosystem. So I guess for this the 2021 roadmap came out just this month, and what you think about that? Some new
Yeah,
updates.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to the roadmap in this year. So it's there are a lot of important steps for especially also for my own project. But I think in general, it's really a good update. So I mean, going up, scaling up the number of users and making it easier for them to use the whole protocol is just important step forward. Yes.
And I think
So,
C2D is dropping soon. Last sprint.
must be dropping sooner rather than later. So I mean, like we always ask Alex C from the foundation when it will it be ready, and I mean he was like, okay, if it's a 100 meters sprint, then they're already in the last. One time he said they're in the last 20 meters. Now they're in the last 5 meters. So we're kind of getting there. It's like this close, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's always like this in software. Like in the end, you just many times you need more time in the end because you want to fix everything and make it kind of perfect.
Yeah. Cool.
And I think one of the learnings that came out in Q1 that like with OpenDAO there was now the stablecoin created, but as this will be only running for 1 year, one of the updates is that now Ocean is going to create their own, a different stablecoin, but their own stablecoin now. That's one of the important updates. Yes.
So we have, this one's not going to be on the platform of OpenDAO, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it will be developed by Ocean Protocol itself. So
yeah. So we had the roadmap, and then we also had the partnership with Datarella.
Important one. Yeah, Gaiax.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Gaiax is like really now kicking off. So thing is like that Kai and I, we now both joined Gaiax as volunteers. So we now also in the onboarding process to become members there, and they are now doing a lot of webinars. So Kai is attending is attending a lot of them, and basically Kai also does then outreach to these companies, to the people. He sees somebody important talking about a certain topic, and then he's like, I think Delta DAO or Ocean Protocol itself could be a good match here. Then he finds them on LinkedIn, he connects to them. So that's really awesome that we have someone like this in our community. I mean, basically the community is taking on the politics for the project. It's like talking to these companies is like politics. That's how we call it in the business world. You always have to talk to them, make some matches for them, try to make good things for them, and then you will get also something good back. So it's like it's trying to do the diplomatic stuff, on top of all of this. And that's really something that is difficult, So, and you need experience, especially in Germany. So here, this a lot of these companies are in Germany or Germany focused. So that's or Europe focused. So it's a special world in my opinion.
Is Datarella a part of Gaiax?
As far as I know, yes. I mean, they're also
is?
So they're also part of this. Yeah.
Man,
it's one of the connections inside the Gaiax world. There's a ton of companies there. Like all the big German ones are in there anyway. So like huge.
Yeah, I feel like this came out of nowhere, and I was just like, "Whoa, this is kind of huge." I think they've been around for a while, right?
Yes, they are around for a longer time. Yes, I mean, I also did not know them so well, but
yeah, they even use Stellar and Fetch. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Fetch also has turned out to be able to really produce some results. So I really like this. I mean, they now also have launched their mainnet, and they have launched a new version of their agent framework and so on. So It's really cool.
Yeah. And I mean, so we got like 14 partnerships in
this year, yeah.
Yeah, in this year or in the first 3 months of 2021.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. We just really
Yeah.
scaled up.
No, I mean that's just
Right.
the start of it. So I think there will be much more to come. So.
All right. So and then Trent was a multi-sig on a balancer. Man, if you guys seen the balancer multi-sig, that multi-sig is like stacked. There's like people from like I know what is it? Bankless, and then just a bunch of other different projects, but yeah.
Gitcoin and so on, yes.
Oh yeah.
Important
Gitcoin. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, do you know about the market? And then Bruce spoke the ethics of data at EF blockchain. I don't think you were at that.
I did not watch that, no, unfortunately. Yeah. Can't be everywhere at the same time.
I know, for real. And you know about the updates?
Yeah, so I mean there's always some small things. So yeah, but basically I now have like I have a subscription for the GitHub notifications, you know, of all of Ocean. So I see basically everything that they're working on. If they do something, you can get a notification. So yeah, no, I'm kind of always up to date what's happening. Some days ago they were working very eagerly on some Moonbeam examples, because I think one of the new team members is now going to present in a Moonbeam event about the integration. So yeah, look, so many things are pushing forward. So that's really great. Yes.
Cool. So when Kusama Network? Oh.
Yeah, I think that the thing that is holding this back a bit is that Moonbeam is not it's not stage ready yet, you know. So there's like that's why also the Polygon integration was pushed forward.
Yeah.
Because Moonbeam is still a little bit delayed. So yeah. But I think, I mean, now what was the next thing? This WASP network, this WASPX. So it's also somehow a little bit of a
WASM.
It's connected to different. Yeah,
no?
it's I will come to this later. I think in the recent updates. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
next week.
You think? Wait. So does Moonbeam creates on Polkadot, but then also on Kusama, right?
Yeah. First Kusama. So
first,
Moonbeam is going to be on Kusama first. I mean, Kusama is the test network, so of course everyone wants to test on that first, and then after that, then to the real network, you know, Polkadot. But yeah, starting point is always Kusama. So, I mean, in the beginning I was underestimating this. You know, I was like, hey, I mean, Ethereum has Rinkeby. Why should the Rinkeby token be worth a lot? So I mean, I was like, the Kusama token. Why should I invest in this? I mean, Donnie was always pushing, you know, this. So he said this will be very big, and yeah. Now I must say, okay, he was right. I was wrong. So okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's life.
Yeah. So okay, now we're just gonna, I guess, catch up on this week, the 19th, right? Is today's the 26th? Yeah. So from the 19th to 25th, Dovu. This thing is crazy.
I mean, this really looks awesome. Yeah, I looked at the website, so it's very, very interesting idea. So yeah, to be able to connect to these projects directly, you know. So I mean, it gives you the option to basically connect to projects that want to save our planet directly. And then now they can. I mean, they will also have a problem of monetization, you know, like, and they will produce data. So if they can then sell the data, that's a very good idea. Yes.
Oh yeah. How do they? I guess
here. How does it work? You see.
Oh yeah. So
they're carbon NFTs.
Oh wow. Are they gonna make like Farmer DAO? Farmer DAO.
I mean, it's kind of a little bit like this in a way.
Yeah.
I mean,
because I mean, if there's I mean, how would you? I don't know. I just think about like how do you like actually like help farmers monetize and get paid? Shouldn't
Yeah,
they?
I mean, normally you do this via the produce, right? So they produce some food and you buy
Mm,
that and they get monetization via this. But if you can also monetize or like give them further incentives
mm,
to help with our carbon problems on the planet, then yeah, it sounds like a good idea, you know.
mm, yeah,
Collecting data about the planet, about what's going on, and then
yeah,
monetizing this, yeah, sounds like a good idea.
yeah. That's gonna be. We'll see. We'll see what's up. That'll be
Yeah, I
good.
mean, partnership is partnership, but I mean, let's see what comes out of it. You know, that's the most important or most interesting part about the partnership. You know,
Yeah.
if you see the fruits of the partnership. So yeah, let's see what will happen there.
All right, and then CoinDesk. We got a Ocean's long-term token op. Wait, what?
Yeah,
I think
that's like the sustainability loop. You know, you have to think about the sustainability loop of Ocean Protocol really is something special. You know, like if you have to go further down, I guess.
yeah, it was just only like a snippet. They kind of
Yeah,
just
but
mentioned, right?
it's like, I mean, Ocean has a plan until 2050. You know, like with all the tokens that they have,
Oh yeah, right here.
you know, like for the future. You know, so they
Yeah.
have this economic model where basically these tokens will be distributed over time. First of all, also for network rewards. Basically, that's for the farming rewards. But then also that you can still make proposals like for Ocean DAO in 20 years from now, and still new projects are going to get funded, you know, which will be building upon what has been done in this 20 years. So
Mm,
I think that's really strong, you know, like I mean, having this from the get-go, and now the Web3 sustainability loop that is used by Ocean Protocol is now
mm,
getting adopted by other projects too. So I think also Boson Protocol, I think they also adapted it. So yeah, I think it's just a good idea to think about how to grow your ecosystem and how to do this well. So yeah, I think
yeah.
there will be more projects coming up with this idea, because if I want to make a living, you know, if I want to really work in crypto full time, then having such a system in place gives a lot of, you know, like trust also by the people who should do something. You know, you want to have full time people dedicated to your ecosystem, you know, that are really pushing it forward. And if you can show that all of this is set into place, and if it even becomes a smart contract, and all the tokens are handled by the smart contract, you know, then it's basically guaranteed that this will be the case. So then people can really trust that, and they can build upon it. And that's something I think will be really strong for Ocean itself, you know.
Exactly. F in the current market right now where everything's pancake swap, man, this is like it just reminds me of back when we were in DeFi summer and everybody was just hopping on food coins on Uniswap and just all these rugs and yeah, some craziness, which was also funny because after DeFi summer, then in the fall it was data set data set fall where we also had our rugs and our Uniswap moment of ocean market, which was a fun time. But yeah, so fundamentals, guys, you want to invest in the fundamentals on top of your meme coins, which you guys want to make some money on. Look at this market though, we're recovering like crazy, crazy,
Yeah, let's see.
crazy. Yeah, so okay.
And there we have
When
it here, one ocean, you see.
Oh, is that what
One
you're
swap.
talking about?
Yeah, that is exactly.
Or
That's. I mean, it's
oh no,
like
you're
another network, right? So here
oh yeah.
you have an AMM DEX. So from what I understood, it works over multiple blockchains, right?
Oh wow.
Or not?
Are they really cross chain or not?
Yeah.
Because
If I think it can you click the link? I think we can easily figure that out.
I guess it's their medium.
Yeah, but
Where's I
so
want to see their. by using the cross
Yeah,
chain
cross
bridge?
chain. Yeah, you see one chain. It's now one chain is like one is also a blockchain. So now you can also bridge into the one world with Ocean tokens, I guess.
This is
There's Ocean.
yeah.
You see, I can then convert to one Ocean and not my normal Ocean anymore. So yeah,
Is that? I guess that's how the cross chain works.
I mean it's the same for Polygon. If you,
Yeah.
I mean, if you
M-Ocean too.
yeah, you take Ocean and make them into M-Ocean, and suddenly you're on a different chain. So yeah, now Ocean is on 2 chains or 3 chains already. You see, and new ones new ones will be coming in over time. So yeah, for me this is like a huge benefit. You know, like basically, if then my data tokens can also travel to these other chains, I can onboard a new ecosystem. You know, each chain is a whole new ecosystem that you can enter then also with your data sets. You know, that's something that's really incredible, beneficial for everyone that wants to work with Ocean protocol. You know, you take care of your Ocean, your basically your data, and Ocean is taking care of you getting your customers. You know, that's really beneficial.
Yeah, this is wild. I don't know. Just reading this, I think they said XRP ledger.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why not? It's good. I like it.
Oh, did you watch? So I don't know if it was this one, but there was like a live stream of Bruce that was on Singularity Net.
I watched this one. Yes, this one I watched it.
Oh
yes.
wait, is it this one? Was it this one?
I'm not. No, I don't think so.
Oh, no.
This is something.
No,
different.
this was ArcStream. It's not
Yeah.
this one.
No, I think that will probably be in the next IYCMI. This is from Marsha.
Yeah, this one Marsha spoke.
Yeah, I did not watch this one. But ORF is like the national television of Austria, so big thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah. ORF is the österreichische Rundfunk. It's like Austrian, the Austrian television channel, the official one by the government.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
NFTs.
I mean, Austria, of course, Austria is not such a big country, but still, anyways, it's.
Yeah, are they like crypto forward? I guess.
Not that I know of in particular, but here, if they already talk about NFTs in a culture program, so Culture Monday, then it looks like very forward looking, you know. So, yeah.
Oh, that's what Culture Montag.
Yeah,
Kulturmontag.
Montag, Culture Monday.
All right, so Ocean Market fixes, you know, we got that enabled price changes. Ooh. Have you been on the Ocean Market recently or no?
I go there all the time. I mean, I have to check on my data set. So I follow things very closely. Yes.
Okay, so when Data Union Moon? When do you moon?
I mean, we have now an appointment for also our own Twitter Spotlight. So I still have to complete the preparation for that. But yeah, I hope that the community will like it. So yeah, we basically will want to also go online then with our upload and verification challenges. So basically, yeah, when the Spotlight will happen, people can also then create or gain Quickra tokens, our tokens from contributing. So yeah, that will be a big step forward for us. Yeah, we are preparing for that right now, doing load testing on our servers. You know, like checking our infrastructure. What happens if 100,000 people get suddenly a notification to visit our website and they actually do that? So yeah, I mean, these are the problems that we have to prepare for. But yeah, it looks good from my point of view.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, we're now also working we're starting to work on one of the most important parts of our platform, which will be the data portal.
Should I go to your website?
And you can go to alpha.dataunion.app.
Oh,
I mean, I did not announce. We did not announce this
Alpha
yet. So, but it's something. It's just unofficially going on. So It's all us beta
I want-
testing this kind of thing. So yeah. You don't have MetaMask. You can't use our website.
Oh.
You can click the
Dang.
stats. This one you can
Oh
click
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
there you
wanted
can
to see
see.
the image. Oh, people have been uploading images.
So yeah, so 36. It's now not there are no rewards yet for what the people do. This is now for testing. So
Yeah.
but 36 people have already tested it. So here you can also see what they have been tagging in the images. So like these are the tags, like you can upload an image, you can give it a description, you can add some text, and this is an overview of the text. You can see how many there are, and here for biometric, you can see there have been a lot over time. And
so you can just get like a Google image and then upload it and then write a description about it.
Yeah, so in the terms it states that you can't upload something where you don't have the copyright for. So if you Google for an image which doesn't have any copyright terms attached to it, then yes, of course you can do it. Or you can just snap a picture with your phone and then upload it. So yeah.
Oh, you just.
Of course. This feature, what you see here, we are now also bringing this into our mobile app. So we're working on the mobile app right now for our swipe AI. So for this challenge, and there we're also making some good progress. But I think the web app is a good thing, like for certain people. But the mobile app, of course, will be more focused towards you really going out and collecting some data and then just uploading it right away. So yeah, we are following both approaches, and
I think
it's going forward.
Energy website. He was playing around with it.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Wait. So
there will always be updates. So it will the full version. The fully finished version will take a long time.
Yeah.
But basically, we are following the approach to do things that people can use. So that people can give us feedback, that we can get insights, and that we can also show this to potential clients, like that, then that they can see, okay, what could we use this for? So I think for all other tabs, you will need to be logged in. Yeah, so it will tell you that. So
this just reminds me of Pokemon Go. Do you play that? You know about that?
Yeah, I know about that, of course, but so until we get there, this will take a little bit. But in the end, we are not completely Pokemon Go because we don't have the locations on the planet where you have to go. But it's more about you have to use your own brain to think about what would be good images to capture. But
yeah, that's crazy. All right, so I guess you know more about this than me. The
about Gaia.
Yeah, the Gaiax ASB Biela.
So that's like I think that's the AISBL. I think this is the part about automotive. So from my point of view, so there's like I'm not quite sure what AISBL is standing for, to be honest. But you probably can find this out. Here they're basically Gaiax is now getting momentum, So they're really, really pushing things now, and so in this onboarding seminars, we also got more information, and there's like you go there and there's like I don't know, only the volunteers there are so many of those, and then they all are from some startups and some companies who want to become part of this ecosystem. So I think that this is going to be a really, really big push forward. They are now offering like 200 or 300 million just for a startup for funding, but it's not necessarily the most startup friendly place. They are asking you for how much turnover did you make, how much revenue in the last 3 years, and how will it be in 5 years in your company. So if you're a startup and you don't have these numbers, you're not making any money yet, then you can't really apply for it. So that's a little bit of a disappointment for myself, because I would also have, of course, want to have the stamp on the project that you're a member of that. Yeah. But Ocean already is much further down the road than for example Data Union app. So they are a member, and the benefit is that they are building really this infrastructure, for European cloud. And they're taking all of this data handling and data spaces very much as a high priority. So that's really, really beneficial. And the people there are looking for solutions, for example, for pricing data or for data marketplaces. And there are not too many solutions on the market right now. So Ocean is also positioning itself somehow that they are really a prime interested project for the companies there. I mean, it will need some pushing and some politics, to really make it happen.
Yeah,
I guess. But we have Kai, he's already He sees somebody complaining, how they write, we're going to solve this and this and this with some this and this technology. Then Kai is like, yeah, so I think we have there's a technology for this already. Have you heard about Ocean Protocol? And then they're like, no, but what can you do? This and this and this. Oh, this sounds really interesting. So that's basically happening on a daily basis, and that's I think that's really, really good for Ocean Protocol, that to be positioned there, and then the big companies, they all get to know it now more and more, and just beautiful things can come out of this, in my opinion.
I think the last town hall, or the town hall before that, we had like some like crazy updates from Kai. Well, crazy updates on Kai with the, I guess, Delta DAO and the IDS, right?
Yeah.
I guess IDS reached out to them or to Delta DAO.
I mean, in a way, Kai does a lot of the reaching out. I mean, he's the outreach expert. So, but so I mean, this IDS is like from Fraunhofer. They're building this building these connectors, and they have very interesting. I think you have to look for EDSA. Fraunhofer.
IDSA.
IDSA, yes.
IDSA. Or
that's not it.
It's like international
data spaces.
International data spaces. Yeah, I seen spaces.
So I mean, they have like really, really interesting approach to this. How they want to do it. Mm-hmm. So basically, there something is built into the containers which contain the data, which is called a self-destruct mechanism. So like it will check whether you can still use the data, and if you're not allowed to it, then it will destroy the data. And somehow the big companies and all the people are like, it's a good idea, but we don't think that this will work so easily, Yeah. So now if you want, and now that there has been this the last talk, or like the last presentation from Gaiax, and Kai was attending that, and in Delta DAO he was posting the screenshot, and then there was Bosch, and Bosch was now not talking about these data spaces, but about compute to data, so basically they're using the terms already from Ocean Protocol, because you don't need a self-destruct hammer when the data will be destroyed. You just have the data in your location. You allow somebody to do something with it, but you're in control. So you don't have to hope that this mechanism will be usable. If somebody takes your data container, cuts off the internet, then when will it ever know that the time is up? And it should self-destruct itself. So it's there. I mean, you can always only do what you have as technology, but somehow Ocean lends itself very, very easily to improve some points that they are still open. So markets are not really cracked, and especially reputation systems are not really cracked. I mean, Kai was showing the telecom marketplace. So telecom is like this large mobile infrastructure provider, and they were also saying, we don't have reputations on our data marketplace. We don't have pricing mechanisms. Like everything kind of is like a traditional market. Like you go to the supermarket and there's a price. But in the supermarket, the seller can easily determine how much they should ask for, because they have a production cost. But in the world of data, the production cost will be tremendously high, like millions of euros probably. And then you can't ask the sellers to pay this much, they will never buy it. So that's where Ocean Protocol and the dynamic pricing comes into play. And something that I think most of the projects there don't have on their radar yet. So it's something that will probably end up in the big marketplaces later. So
wouldn't it still be kind of, I don't know, like, because we really don't know the price, like the price of like data sets and stuff. And I mean, you know how everybody was talking about how um, one data set, like, and it was just, it wasn't like an updated data set, but the price of like, let's say, what can I give an example? Um, there was that one like sentiment like data set on the ocean market, and then it was like priced at like 200 like thousand like dollars like USD, because it was like something around like, I don't know, like what, like two like 200 something like ocean. And people were like, well, this is kind of insane because it's only like sentiment data of just like, you know, which people can like scrap easily. So is that really like, I don't know, the price of it? Or, but the thing is, it's like the market will decide, right?
Yeah, so if you look at the price now, it's probably not this high anymore.
That's
So
true.
the market has decided. I mean, it's like you see. I mean, it's of course with the whole hype around the marketplace. There was like there was price inflation. I mean, this can always happen, right? So yeah, but now that things have calmed down a bit, it's also different, you know. So yeah,
Yeah, because I'm kind of
in a
seeing
way,
it. Well, I'm kind of seeing it too in the, because big data just released their, I guess, their beta test for their
on Rinkaby.
marketplace. Yeah, and I think so. The same thing's kind of happening too, where, I mean, their first data set, I guess, that was like released is like around like 200K also, and
But
then
in play money,
play, yeah, exactly.
it's not real tokens, you know, like.
So I
But there's a
guess.
competition. I mean, they have a competition. I talked about it yesterday with Frederick. So they have a competition also. Who can make the most out of their initial virtual BDPs? They will get some price, you know, in real BDPs, and so
What
they're
do you mean?
basically simulating the marketplace again, you know. So
Yeah.
a little bit, but because the thing is that not everybody can list data sets, so only they can list data sets. So it's already a variation of the ocean marketplace, you know. So
Yeah. So I guess there's that initial like hype cycle, and then it just like everything kind of just like gets priced like right.
yeah, so
Price
that's the idea.
like
I mean, you the market will determine that. So in a way, if you have a data set that is let's say you have a data set that costs price X, and people have already added liquidity and stuff like this, and then over time it's not consumed so much. So then there will be not too much swap fees, you know. Then the price will probably go down. People will want to move their assets somewhere else, you know, where they will generate more income, and then all of this is connected, you know. Like if something creates a lot of revenue, then people will also flock to that, and when provide more liquidity, then the price will go up, then the sales will probably reduce, then the people will jump out of it again, and so on. So then, you know, it becomes a living organism, and that's very healthy from my point of view, you know, that things get adapted, how, you know, to the current situation. So that's, yeah, it's really cool.
So I guess Ocean really is like paving the way for the data economy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
I
mean,
mean,
you said Bosch took the compute to data, the
into their
lingo of the
slides.
term. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that there's no other company that offers this. So, but of course, pure speculation from my end. So I mean, yeah. So, but in the end, like the Europe, I saw this from one of the members of the European Parliament. They now want to make a European data marketplace. You know, like for all of the data of all of Europe. You know, so if you think about this,
Wow.
and then you want to price all the data sets, you know, then yeah,
Wow.
there's solutions for that. So you don't have to do too much. You just have to connect to one of your early members to Ocean Protocol. So
Okay.
let's see what comes out of this.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, looks all very promising. Yes.
Yeah. So Robin sent me this thing on Alethea, I kind of tweeted about it, but this is kind of like super interesting. INFTs, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I saw somebody posting about it. Then I realized it is from Aleta AI. So yeah, this was very interesting because I somehow also have the idea that I want to make intelligent, NFTs out of the stuff from Data Union app, but I never really. I mean, it was just an idea, and then I found this, and so it is kind of a nice coincidence because the CEO Arif, he kind of was the person who did my first interview with SingularityNet before I started there. So basically, this was my gateway to my first position in a crypto company, and he now founded his own startup, Alete AI. So they are doing avatars. That was the thing I know them for. So they're doing AI avatars. You can give them one picture, they make an avatar out of this. But they came up with the idea, okay, NFT is great, owning something, but what about making it intelligent? So they call it INFTs, intelligent NFTs. And basically, you take an NFT and then you can give it superpowers. For example, you can here G Money he also posted about it.
I think
He made a large thread. So the idea would be, for example, you can give a voice to your or a personality to your NFT, and the way they do this is by using GPT-3 from OpenAI. Basically, that is like kind of creative, it can talk to you. You can have a conversation with that. There are also plenty of examples where people are really discussing with these AIs. But I mean, this is of course great, so that you could have. His example was like to have a rap battle between different CryptoPunks, So yeah, it's really cool. And so yeah, but the for me this is just the starting point, like this is okay. You want to be able to have your NFT talk or something. All right, that's one thing. But what about other AI algorithms? There is like the number of algorithms is very large. So you could have a lot of other things also attached to NFTs. You could money. And what they are doing there is they're taking for example, now they're taking the original CryptoPunk NFT. Like the one that you own, and then you can pass it on to them, and they will create a new NFT out of it, which is then an INFT, where basically this artificial intelligence, like for GPT-3, it's like a seed. You can choose the personality or the way the AI behaves with a certain string, and then you attach this to your NFT, and basically this is then the personality or the part of the artificial intelligence that belongs to your NFT.
For those that don't know, I think the voiceover on this one is Joe Rogan, and then it goes into Darth Vader's voice. So if you guys want to like see it for yourself, gmoney.eth. But yeah, this is just super interesting to, I guess,
basically
GPT-3, right, with the NFT.
Yeah, I mean, GPT-3 here is an obvious choice because GPT-3 can do creative stuff. So like, I mean, it can come up with stories or text. So you can give it like a sentence and it will write a few more sentences that complete a story, for example. You can ask a question, it will answer you give you answers and so on. So that's kind of giving a personality to an NFT. So that's really cool. But I think that also other things that are like just like doing other things with NFTs would also be, in my opinion, worthwhile endeavors. Like let's say you have 10 NFTs, you want to make a group shot. You have now you create a new NFT, and all your NFTs are kind of visualized in your group shot. Okay, you sell one of the NFTs, then in group shot this slot is missing, but it's not there anymore. Something like this. That would also be an intelligent group picture of, for example, for your NFTs. Or something like this, like where then the digital objects are used. And if you look at, for example, the Ocean Marketplace, then this could be the breeding ground for all of this. Like you can have your algorithm which modifies the NFT. You basically put it in your NFT in a smart contract. You give it a budget, and it creates your enhancement. You can then see the new NFT. you can either accept it or reject it. And basically, this can be done with compute to data. You just send your NFT there via a smart contract, and then you get the result back. And all of this can be done automated. So this means you can have other people, work on top of your NFT. So it would be like a enhancement part.
How would that? Well, could it also work with like things like if you like put like your house deed onto an NFT, or like I don't know, just like isn't like well, couldn't you like take like isn't like really like non-fungible like tokens like just give you access, right? And then you can have access to like I don't know, like a deed to a house or like a car or how.
So let's say you have a digital an NFT that you own the car, and you then want to get, for example, a quote for it. You could send this information then to a smart contract, and then, for example, an AI could do could look at all the data, and then it could give you information about it, or the same would be I don't know, you could then have AIs work on all of this NFT data that you provide to them.
Yeah, and so it'd be like a like a Carfax for NFT, or like like if you had Zillow, but it's like for NFT. So you put your house on an NFT, and then you put the NFT into like Zillow, and then INFT, it becomes an INFT, right? And then the AI just brings up like quotes, brings up like, like the data of like, okay, this house, where's the location of this house? Like, where's the schools? Where's the, and then what's the market at on different prices?
Yeah, or you could, you basically do an investment here also, like sending it to Aleta AI and making an INFT out of it will not be for free. So you're enhancing your NFT, you're improving it.
Yeah.
So, and something like this could also be, for example, for your house. So it could also be that you for, let's say you applied an AI to your housing situation. You gave it all the information about your house, and then the AI as a third party gives you, for example, an enhancement which is like a certificate. So the AI thinks this has this and this worth because of all of the circumstances, and then you could still show this to somebody else, the new one, and they can then query the AI, and the AI will give back the same result. So it's like, you have some enhancement. You get some additional information to it that you don't create, but you just have some, for example, AI, or could also be someone else. Like if you want to make, for example, you have your monkey head here, like your NFT, but you want to make a body for it and then have it sit in a car. So you could now send this via such a smart contract. You could send it to an artist. They would create the things around it. You could then give them feedback, and in the end, if you're happy with it, then the smart contract does the payment. You get back your INFT, your enhanced NFT, and so in this way you could do this with all objects, with all digital objects. You could have something like you have a 3D. You have your NFT. It's a 3D NFT. You want to get it printed. You send it to such a smart contract. Someone in China, for example, prints it out, sends it to your mail, and you have it, or something like this. Yeah. So if you think about it in a larger system of, I call this Industry 5.0. So let's say everything is digital now, but you want to still do lots of interactions, enhancements, different production sites, and so on. But you always want to make sure that you don't give away your basically your NFT, your belonging of some of the digital information. So then you put it in a smart contract. Somebody else can get access to whatever they should have access to because of the smart contract that is kind of shaped to do this deal. And then they will do some enhancements or something with it, and then later you get it back. So for some time you give it out because they should work with it, and later you can then get it back. But you also prove that it's yours, by being able to provide the NFT. So this also can prevent IP theft.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so we're coming up. Yeah, we're coming up. I guess last minute. So let's just round out and talk the discussion on like I guess our updates with the ambassadors and I guess some stuff about like the town hall. I think the DAO round.
So DAO rounds now, DAO round number 6, I think, is coming up. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, there now you will be able to vote on each proposal. So that's going to be a big change, and you can either vote yes or no. If a proposal has more than 50% no votes, then it will not be accepted. And so that's going, and then of all the proposals with more yes votes than no votes, there 65% will get funded. So it's going to be a very interesting round with these changes. And
this is still on a snapshot, right?
Yeah. So basically, you have to think about now there was one vote for all the proposals where you could choose one and give it your votes. Now it's going to be like there's going to be number of proposals votes, and for each one you can vote. Either yes or no with your tokens. So your tokens are good for all the proposals. For each one. So you can then there's then an overall opinion about each proposal, how the community community opinion is about this proposal itself. Now it's only about all of them compared to each other, and then it's about each one individually. So it's a big change. Like you can then see how people will either like it or there's now also the method of disliking. Before that, it was only you only had the option to say, okay, I like this one the best. That's why I'm voting for it. But now you can say, okay, I like this, and this one, but these ones over there, I don't like them too much. So I mean, that was something that was not possible before. So this is kind of a game changer in my opinion. I mean, I'm calling this the toughest Ocean DAO round ever because I mean I'm kind of relying also on the grants to run my project, to continue. So I really have to get innovative now. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah. So it's not like before. So let's see. But there was also now we had like the captain's launch last week. So they are also then they announced something they want to change, or like Alex Nefesi around and Roberto, they announced what they want to do in the round after that, in round 7. So in round 7 they will also want to change the amounts, so you can basically scale the amount that you're asking for. So you can ask also for larger or smaller amounts. Then it's not 10,000 USD anymore, but you can also say, okay, I only need 2,000 USD. So I have a small proposal. I only want that. So big changes, big experiments. And I mean, they all of those, they are kind of connected. They now want to see how it turns out with this one. They want to see how it turns out with the next one, and so on and so forth.
And so I did watch the Captain's Lounge. I think the ambassadors is about to be moving to the DAO.
Yeah, exactly. That's also the thing. Then we will also have to do proposals, for ourselves. So then
So I guess would it go on the Trello board, and then the Trello we'd be like, okay, well, we can make this into a proposal and then propose it, and then
No, I think we will make an overall proposal. So one proposal where we will then explain, okay, these are the Trello boards, and this is what we're working on. So this is what we're focusing for this month. This is what we have done so far. These are our intentions, and this is what's the ongoing support. For example, Sailor's Lounge is going to happen this many times, and this is what we're planning there. And basically, it's going to be mapping out all the activities by the ambassadors, and then asking the community whether they support this or not, and then we can see. It's a direct feedback mechanism. If the people are not satisfied with you, they will vote no. If they like what you do, they will vote with yes. So
so definitely. So any updates with the ambassadors themselves with us?
So big update is in the direction of the tech ship. So tech ship is now working on a project called Project Pearl, which is basically a project tracker for Ocean DAO. So all the proposals, all the teams that got proposals, and they will basically be listed on there. So so that people can more easily keep track with what's going on. Right now you have to go into port and see all the proposals, and then you have to wait until some of them give you updates. But this will basically be then more of a project hub. So you can then see, okay, what are the projects that already got funding? Then they can provide updates where they are right now, and then provide links to their products, to their progress, and so on, to their Twitter and all the things that you can connect with the project. And then you can see when they ask for another round of funding, whether they progressed or not. Just to give more of insights to the people. Right now it's like you have to keep up with all the projects on your own. It's very difficult. There are so many of them. There are now projects that were founded in round one, but there's no real update on them even now. After a few months. So it's also very interesting to see what were these projects, whether they are still active, whether they just are disappeared and stuff like this. So things in this decentralized world, things like this can happen easily.
Yeah.
But the idea is to give all the community an easier way to keep up with all the things.
Okay, yeah. Going into that project of I forgot to share this then. Data whale.
Yeah, data whale. They are now asking for beta testing, right?
Yeah. So they just sent me this link.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I guess they're beta testing now the app.
I also have to install it. Yes, I did not do that yet. I will take the chance.
So if you guys did, and then this is kind of like the first look of their algo app. It looks like
still a little bit reluctant to put my real wallet into an app, but
yeah. No. Wait, you have to put your real wallet or what?
Of course, if you do you scroll a bit up. Here, your staking wallet. Your staking wallet charts will show update only after week, month of use, depending which filter you use. But the token change will update continuously.
You can't just put your address in and then it'll just
maybe
track the.
That would be good. I don't want to put my private key into many really in apps.
Yeah, same. So we'll see what's up. I might play around with it. Yeah,
of course I will do that. And then there was one more small thing. I mean, that's what I missed about the tech ship. So now there's also the idea to move more into the direction of an incubator. So now they're incubating this project Pearl. This will then kind of spin off to become its own business, and then the next project will be selected. What will be built again by the tech ship. So yeah, I'm personally rooting to go in the direction of Kaggle-ish. I mean, like a Kaggle style competition platform on top of data sets. But it's also up to the Ocean Protocol Foundation what they want. I still will try to push, because we need this. If this is a killer application for Ocean Protocol, you put up your data set, you make a compute the data, you say, okay, I make a competition now. I want data scientists around the world to develop a great algorithm on top of this. This is my target, what we should find out. This is the analytics goal. And then you say, okay, for you people who register here, your computer data will be free. It's all on our infrastructure. But then in the end, the algorithms that are created basically are evaluated on a test data set that is not available anywhere. Then there's a leaderboard. And then suddenly people can outsource their data science to the whole planet, for all the data sets on Ocean Protocol. I mean, that's incredibly powerful. Like all the companies I know, they always hire external people, data scientists, especially small companies who don't have the funds to hire somebody permanently. And then they have access to global talent, that is really interested in their use case. That's wow. I mean, for me, this is something incredibly powerful. And then the algorithms could even be sold again, and these companies can then select which external company they want to continue with. That's something I really am looking forward to. Yeah,
you guys were debating on the whole incubator word for a while, and I was just thinking, because I was watching the re stream or whatever. And I was just like, well, why don't you guys just call it a launch pad?
Launchpad.
Since
Okay.
Yeah, since I mean, it's because then the tech ship, right, would be the launch pad to where, because like it's just like people are getting the team together, yada yada. It's just really starting out, and then I guess the incubator is more of shipyard, right, and then more of like the DAO,
Yeah,
right,
shipyard is more
or
like
the
for projects that already have launched,
mm,
so in a way. But yeah, I mean, we of course we have to find the equivalent of Launchpad for I mean, Launchpad is for rockets, right? So we have to
mm.
find the equivalent for ships, of course, but it could lead in the right direction. I
A
mean, it has to
dock,
be something like, yeah, the I don't know, the first
ocean,
dock. I don't know
yeah.
how I don't know the correct term in naval in the naval environment, but yeah, this would be appropriate, I guess.
Yeah, because well, typically in like the launch pads, and I don't know if you know about this, but in like the crypto space, there's like just a bunch of like launch pad like platforms to where you can get in on these like tokens, and just get in. So they like release like it's basically like a Uniswap, but it's kind of more centralized a bit because the platform kind of does like the background check and the KYC on the team, and then they kind of just vet that the team is like not gonna rug pull. So
Hmm.
you get into these like projects early, early on and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Binance has a very famous launchpad. You
yeah,
to get an allocation in launchpad, you have to hold Binance tokens. So
yeah,
and
exactly, exactly.
all of the projects launch on the on the launchpad, they do X5 whatever, like so.
Yeah.
You're rewarding people actively to have Binance tokens, like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, I mean, with Data Union app, I was also approached by such a launchpad but on the
Mm,
Binance chain. So
mm.
I
I
politely de- postponed
decline.
further talks because I mean, Ocean is not available on Binance chain. So and the problem is also if I have a data set, like if I have a liquidity pool on Binance chain, and one day CZ thinks, yeah, this is not a good idea, then I don't have it anymore. So then it's gone.
Mm,
So it's not really decentralized. So I mean,
yeah,
it's good for
it's not.
people who want to play around with DeFi. It's a valid thing. If you have $20 to play around
Mm,
with, you can't
I,
even send them anywhere on Ethereum. So
yeah, for
Binance
real.
chain makes a lot of sense in this direction. Yes, that's true. But it's for real business. I'm not sure about. I'm not convinced yet, but maybe I will be at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. It just defeats the purpose of like everything's supposed to be decentralized, and yet we're still going through like it's still like a middleman. These like launch pads, like BSC, like you're going through like BSC to make sure like, hey, be like Binance is vetting these guys that they are like legit and won't rug. And I mean, if you guys already seen like the whole like pancake swap, well, pancake swap is not really, they don't get vetted, but I mean, you never
They
really
just
know.
copy. They just
Yeah.
copied the Uniswap code. I mean, if you look at in their
Yeah.
source code, you can see it's the same. They just changed the address or to Binance change. They just changed the name of the token.
Yeah.
One-to-one copy, 10 billion, no problem, easy.
For real.
I mean, it's no, no,
10.
it's more like 3 billion. But these guys, they did a good job. I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
The images of the source code are circulating around the net. That's it. Yeah, it's very straightforward. You choose the right thing. You do that. Do it like
Yeah.
this.
And now there's like even more like meme coins out there. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
the most crazy thing is how they are copying the NFTs. Like from one chain to the other. Basically, there's
really.
now a Binance chain version of CryptoPunks.
Wow.
Because
Oh yeah.
and then
Binance
it's like they
Binance
look the
punks.
same, but they're on a different chain. So I mean,
Mm.
this is like, I mean, this is somehow criminal in my opinion. Like,
For real. I
but
think so too. But
that's how
anyways,
it works.
yeah. So yeah. So we'll just come up to, the last round here. I guess so just some updates on my side with like the Build Ocean merch. We are dropping a hoodie, just working on it with I mean, I already have like the images and stuff, like that's already been in the pipeline, but I'm just waiting on some renders for the hoodie, and then probably wait on like a sample, and then we're gonna have that first drop. Or not the first drop, the second drop. Yeah, so the second drop will be hoodie, and I also have I have a special merch coming for the Sailors Lounge. It's gonna be a cool one. Um, yeah. So I have that coming.
And buying merch from Meta Factory is just a net positive. You get your merch and you get your robot tokens, and
Oh
somehow
yeah.
you
Did
got your merch for free, and then you're like, what's going on here?
did you
You're
get
like,
your you got your
yeah,
robot drop?
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, I bought something, I got the drop. It's kind of, about the same money, so it's free stuff. All right, why not? It looks
For real.
it's really crazy, but I don't. I mean, that's so. Like I was telling this to a friend. Yeah, I ordered some shirts,
Mhm,
$250 or something. Yeah, they
mhm.
airdropped me some tokens, $250 something. Yeah, just in crypto, you get free stuff. It's easy going. I was really surprised. So yeah, it's awesome. I don't know. What
Yeah.
can I say? Great.
Yeah, when I got my job, I was just like screaming because I mean, mine's a little more because I'm on the designer side, so
Yeah,
it's like it goes on my sales plus whatever I purchase. So
yeah,
it just adds up. I mean, if you guys think about it, like my my shirt sold out, we only sold 100, and it's like 70 a piece or whatever. So just translate that into the robot drop.
So, but
Yeah, but
I mean, I was wondering at the beginning of if you get some added bonus
mhm.
because you did. So there is something. It's not
Yeah,
you don't. Okay, that's really good.
yeah, because I'm so basically with Meta Factory, if you guys don't know, you can be like two players basically on Meta Factory. One, I think you're like a curator, or like player one is like a player, or like contributor, or no, not contributor, like I'm just really butchering this right now. But player one is like um you are a curator or something like that, and then player two is like you're a designer and you contribute. Just it's something like that. But anyways, you basically, for purchasing and like stuff like that, you get to have robot tokens, and then on the other side, if you like create merch and stuff, then you also get robot tokens. It kind of just all like gets into building the Meta Factory DAO as like a whole, and everybody gets equity and a share.
And then actually the merchandise is really awesome. I don't know. I mean,
Mhm.
high quality, really good.
Yeah, and
So
this is kind of like the first, not the first, but I guess like that's the first like protocol, or like DAO that's actually doing something in the fashion, or like the fashion or merchandising industry, which is pretty crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. So any last final words you want to say, Robin, before I think you have to?
No, I'm good. I have to check out to get my vaccination soon. So
Yeah. Okay.
COVID, bye bye. No, getting over COVID. Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, definitely. I know we're finally starting to open up here and stuff too. And yeah, we
Did you
are
already get vaccinated?
I have not yet.
All right.
We'll wait for a bit, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I try not to talk about that stuff, so
Then we will not talk about it. Okay.
yep.
But yeah, from my side, no. Final remarks. Marks. Take care, everyone.
Yep. All
See
right.
you.
So
See you soon.
I did so some update. Okay, before we do end the
Mhm.
stream, so updates on the, I don't know, should we need to have like an actual like we do the Sailors Lounge every like 2 weeks. So I guess now we've been doing it on a Monday. I guess this is kind of now our permanent schedule. I guess we have to actually like really set like the current time. Do you think like this time works, or what do
Yeah,
you
for
think?
me, I mean, I now have Monday works for me at this time. It's no problem. Yes,
Monday.
we can have an official schedule. Yes, that's
Yeah.
next level. It's okay for me. I can take this step to the next level. It's okay for me.
Yeah. And yeah, so we'll have like a permanent schedule. That way everybody knows like, okay, hey, Sailor's Lounge on Monday at what time did we stream? At like 6?
Yeah, it was 5 o'clock European time.
5. This one we started.
No, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. Well, this one we started early because you had to go to the doctor's, right?
Mhm.
But I mean 6 8. Yeah, honestly, I put 6 p.m. Wow, I meant 6 a.m. I just realized that. Yeah,
6 a.m. is difficult for many people to watch live.
yeah, that's true.
They're
That's it.
sleeping.
Yeah, that's if you're in the U.S. or on the east or the Western hemisphere, right? Yeah,
But
but
there's always a recording, so it's not a problem.
yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so we'll have the current event schedule, and we'll have an official Sailors Lounge merch. So keep an eye on that. And if you guys like want to keep supporting the Sailors Lounge, be sure to like and subscribe this on YouTube. Yeah.
All right.
All right, everybody. We'll see you again on the next Sailors Lounge every 2 weeks. All right. Later, y'all.